Hello, I am Deepak. Welcome to this screencast where I shall walk you through the prototype of my application called PinTheDay. This application is primarily built for home event management or personal event management and vendor aggregations. This this is my term project and I have been working through this prototype for my startup as well. So the endpoint of the website and other things are not shown in the prototype as it is being worked upon right now as we speak here. So we shall just show the prototype of the demo of the marriage invitation as well as this dashboard where user can come and manage his invitations and manage his event as a whole. So let's see. Uh, the UI considerations which I have made are according to my personas, which are young people, which are active internet users and work for corporates or busy gentlemen who are into business. So, but yes, they are into their family as well. They love their family and they want to organize or go to events which are organized within the family or friends. So this solution is for both of them as a whole. Those who want to go to a place or who cannot go to to where they are invited and they can at least share things and they can at least be a part of it. Uh, the other part is for the users who want to look at the vendors in their area and try to do the event management as a whole. Okay, so this is the dashboard where people can log in. To start with, the user can just create a new invitation. These are the mandatory stuff which they have to fill up so that their invitation can be built upon by the template and a template is ready with something to edit on. So this is how it works. This form is the primary thing. I have kept this form very simple and very small so that user can get started without filling a big form. Okay, and then once the form is filled, and let's assume that the user has been here for some time, so now he can see that how many some data on the index page, some data on right on his front, some to-do list where he can organize his to-do stuff for event management, some greetings which come in for the invitation he has already sent. We'll preview the invitation in a little while, and some other stuff which we can put. This is just a demo. Okay, so once the invitation is created, a primary template will be picked up, which will look something like this. This is the starting template of the invitation, which will be seen by the guests and those who can interact with this in their own way. So this is how it is. It is a big one, and this is a primary template for all the guests, which will see the same thing. It will have tabular structure and the whole page will be loaded at once so that it should be easy on the bandwidth and not very difficult to manage around or go around with. This will have a clear functionality, clear navigation, so that even on the mobile device, it should be very clear to look on. It should be clear to interact with, and the navigation is clear about what it is actually doing. And obviously, the interface is how it is. I mean, it is for marriage, so it should look good. It should look very flashy. So this is something like this. It should look pretty as well. Okay, so this is how it is. This whole part is changed through the dashboard as and when the user wants. So let's come to it. This RSVP, if the guest sees it, he can fill this a very lovely form where he can, fill it in a probably a very personalized way and not like a regular form. So this is the way. This is the new thinking which I have put in. But generally, to make the user experience quite pleasing and in context of marriage, so people can do different things on it and they can interact with the website even if they are not going to the marriage or not going to the event as a whole, but they can interact with it and make sure that their presence is felt somehow. All right, on the dashboard, once the user has RSVP'd and have done thing, the event host is there to look at it, and he can also edit with someone, or manage with someone with just one link, and he can share it to people. And it is application's responsibility to make it work, make the part real time collaboration between two people or more, probably. Okay, so users can invite more guests through URL, email, social media, and a QR code. I had done some user testing, and we saw that QR code is not very much fruitful for many people. They don't like it, or probably they haven't even heard about it. Other things people like, so I have put it in here. Uh, there will be a guest board for the people who have RSVP'd, and it is in tabular form, very simple to manage, and printable or exportable in different formats, so that people can just go in and print it out or check it, that when what guest is coming when and everything. So this is the guest list. The vendor board gives simple interface where you can find the vendors in your city, as well as you can see that what vendors you have finalized. So these two things will make it very simple, and the features of remarks and editing can make them uh, mm, make the thing simpler for the user to to manage vendors, which is actually a big task if you host an event for yourself. Media is very popular. Media is a popular way of showing it. I mean, the images are just into a slideshow or something. So this kind of thing is very popular, and people are used to it. So there is no changes. There are no changes here. Song list as well. Songs can be heard and songs can be searched. Important considerations according to personas, as I showed, is like it should be generic CRM like dashboards where people are used to it. People are corporate workers or Excel sheet people, so they know how to go through these kind of navigation. They are already used to it, so there is not much surprises here, and not trying to do things differently, just in a more pretty way. This uses Google's material design, so it is more popular on Android devices. People are getting used to it. They know what these action buttons are for, and even on mobile or web, they understand the iconography. They understand and are quite used to the icons and different actions which are around. So no surprises there as well, and people can be quite come in and start through kind of process. All right. So we have considered different user stories, of course. So invitation media and edit invitations, and similarly, collaboration are some user stories which were there. And the important part is search, where users can search right away. So here is a big search box where there should be ample help to search people and very personalized search experience. And this is yet not implemented, but yes, the this is something which will look like, and the search will be clutter free and mm, yeah, quite straightforward, so that people cannot go around and mess around with it. Search is something which user likes to do, or user is more inclined to do. People search Google first and then go to sites. So this is something like that will prompt him to search, and if they are searching, the data should be accurate and relevant. All right, then there is some pages like personal profiling and other things where people can change and do things. These are quite popular CRM kind of methods. The email structure, the the structure where messaging comes and you can reply or compose things. Those things are as well quite straightforward. Those are quite popular. So the UI is the UI is quite it is more relevant, it is more contextual than anything else. These kind of things where you can load more messages or something and not go to other different pages, so that on mobile devices they can scroll up. So these kind of features are for smaller devices, of course. This icons, this go around if the user is used to it and he can manage it, and otherwise he can see the navigation as well. So this is for the smaller devices, for like surfaces and iPads, where the real estate is less, and there is not much chances that people will like to see this right away. Okay, so these are the things which I had considered. Other UX features which are going to be into it is security, telemetry, of course, some starting templates where people can start choosing the templates or not. The template is forced upon them. Some feedback system, of course, which is not here right now. The some feedback, some getting the feedback way where, and it should be intuitive. We are thinking on it. We are thinking of having designer endpoints where creative designers can create their own template and post it. Then, of course, different kind of celebrations to be covered. This is just for marriage, and real time collaboration, so that if a guy is changing somewhere in the other part of the world, even the person who is online and collaborating with him, you can see that in real time, just like Google Sheets or something like that. So this is the final term project for this term, this user experience, and I hope you like it. Thank you. Thank you so much.